So I've already used some of my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and what I'm going to do now is use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Shadow, Stay in Place Shadow in Pink Pearl on my concealer brush here. And I'm just going to go ahead and place that all over my lid, just up to the crease. Next, what I'm going to use is my this pigment here. It's from Kat Von D. It's called Meditation. That's the color there. It's a beautiful color. I'm going to use this medium-sized eyeshadow brush, and I am going to place that all over my lid where I just put the pink pearl down. And you guys will notice that I always press my eyeshadow in, even when I'm using just a regular eyeshadow and not a pigment, because I feel that I benefit more if I push the color in first as opposed to just sweeping straight across my eyelid. So I just always pack first, and then I will kind of go back and forth with the brush. Next, what I'm going to do is use my NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Rust, and I'm going to use this rounded smudge brush here. This one is from Sephora. And what I'm going to do is just take the brush right into the tip of the pencil and wipe it off on the back of my hand here. And then what I'm going to do is just start pushing that color right into the outer corner here and then just slightly taking it up onto the brow bone. What I'm going to do next is use my fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to start blending that out. And I'm going to go ahead and go over that a few more times to darken it up just a bit. Okay, what I'm going to do now is use this color here. Ooh, my nails need to be redone. I'm going to use this color here. This is from my Wet n Wild Knock on Wood palette. I'm going to take that wine color, and I'm going to use my Ulta crease brush. I'm just going to take the tip, push it in like so, and then I'm going to go right over the NYX pencil that I just blended out. Slightly bring it up like so. And then what I'm going to do is blend. Fluffy brush. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this color here. This is again from the Knock on Wood palette. I'm going to use my fluffy brush. I'm just going to take the tip and again just push it in. And what I'm going to do is just run that right along the brow bone. Don't mind the dog. My son's outside with the dogs. They can get loud sometimes. So I'm just going to go back and forth with this color. And just blend it into the darker shade that is at the outer corner, and then just pull it in towards the inner. Now what I'm going to do are take these two colors here, kind of becoming a little bit of a ritual with me. Tissue Weight and Jest on my fluffy brush, and I'm going to run those right in here in the inner corner and meet it up with the darker shade. And I like to do this because I believe that when you have areas on your eyelid, areas like right in here, that appear dark, if you lighten them up, it'll give the appearance of, you know, your eyes looking a little bit bigger or a little more set apart from each other. So I like to kind of brighten those areas up just to make them appear a little more, make my eyes look a little more wide set. Okay, what I'm going to do now is go back to my concealer brush, and I am going to place a little bit of that pink pearl right in here. And I'm just going to go from the inner corner to about halfway. And probably should have done this first. I went a little backwards here. But I'm just going to take that rounded smudge brush, whatever's left on that, and I'm going to run that from the outer corner here and meet it in about halfway with the pink pearl that I just used. There's really no reason to dip back into your pencil. There should be plenty left on your brush. And then you can take your whatever kind of brush you have that's like this. This is my Ulta brush, and I'm just going to kind of smudge that in a bit. Take a little bit of that wine color here, same brush, and just slightly push it in just to darken it up a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is use that same brush. You don't have to use this one. If you have a push brush, that'll work just fine. Take a little bit more of that pigment, and I'm going to run that from the inner corner and meet it up with the NYX shade. Okay, what I'm going to do now is take Blanc Type. It's a MAC color, and I am going to run that right under the eyebrow here and in. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of Dazzle Light, which is a nice highlight color, and just place that right under the arch. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I can't talk today. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And before I do that, I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if it's going to show up well on camera, but my eyelashes here, they look a bit prominent, don't they? Maybe like I already have some mascara on. I don't have any mascara on. There's nothing on my lashes at the moment. But before I made this video, I had makeup on, and I had my mascara on, my Ulta Amp Lashes mascara, and I took it off and my eyelashes stayed curled and up. It's a good mascara. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this. Like, I don't like it that it stays tacky all day. I don't like if I do that, my eyelashes kind of stick together. But I mean, you really have to like close them tight in order for them to like stick together, which I can deal with that. But the other day also, and I wanted to tell you guys this, it was very, very hot and humid out the other day. And I had just concealer on and I forgot to put powder. Well, what happened was I had a little bit of transfer from my lower lashes to about right here. It was like, it happened like 3 or 4 times that day, and I finally put some powder down. When I put the powder down, the transferring stopped. So if you're going to use this mascara and it's really hot and humid outside, make sure that you set your concealer with some kind of powder to help keep your mascara from transferring to your lower, to your under eye area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. You know, before I put my mascara on, I've actually been wanting to show you guys a little trick that I use when I put mascara on, and especially this stuff. I take a Q-tip, and preferably the ones that have the plastic as opposed to the cotton handle center here. I take the tip off, I remove the cotton tip, okay, and then what I do is I place that along my lash line. Because not only does this help to keep the mascara from getting on your eyelid, but it also helps to have something there to have your eyelashes curl around. So this is what I do. I place this here, I kind of pull up a bit, and then I put my mascara on. And the plastic handle here kind of acts like a barrel for your lashes to wrap around. So you get the mascara on without making a huge mess on your eyelid, and you get that extra help as far as curl goes. And it helps to lift your lashes up when you use something like this. But I like using the plastic Q-tips as opposed to the ones that are all cotton, because the fibers tend to stick to your mascara. And then it can either cause a mess, it can get into your eye and make your eyes water, and for me it's just better to use the plastic ones. So I thought I would kind of share that tip with you guys. Okay guys, so I am done with the look. I went ahead and applied the mascara to the upper and lower lashes, and then I did use some black liner on my waterline, and I tight lined with it also. I know I normally don't do that in the summer, but it's all of 65 degrees at the moment, maybe 63, and zero humidity. It's actually kind of cold out, so I wasn't too worried about, you know, the humidity or sweat or anything like that. So I went ahead and I lined with black. On my cheeks I used my Smashbox blush, and I added a little bit of the highlight because I like this highlight. It's more of like a flesh tone as opposed to like a bright a normal bright highlighter. And then I used my Palladio Herbal Mosaic Powder to bronze up a bit. On my lips, I'm using my Annabelle Lip Liner in Nude Luster. And my lip gloss that I'm wearing is from Milani, and it's called Summer Baby. So that's it. I hope you guys like this. I wanted to make a video featuring the Estee Lauder Cream Shadow and then also that NYX Jumbo Pencil that I've been going on about, that I went on about in my video. So this is the first look that I'm going to do with this pencil. There was another look that I did that I was actually wearing in that video where I was using this pigment, and this is from LA Splash. It's called Nude Diamonds. So I'm going to do this combination in another video for you guys coming up real soon. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. But I was just really wanting to use this new pigment that I got from Kat Von D, so I thought that I would combine that with my Pink Pearl. And I have to say that the Pink Pearl really brought out the beautiful pink tones of this Kat Von D pigment. It's beautiful. And then also one more thing I wanted to say about this, for those of you that kind of shy away from cream shadows because you're worried about creasing or the product sliding or moving about if it is hot or humid outside, this doesn't move. I mean, this goes nowhere. There's no creasing. It doesn't slide or move around. I have very oily lids, and it only worsens in the summertime. And I have to say that I'm very impressed with this, and I think that it is very much worth the $17.50. This product is going to last me a long time. So I think that not only is it going to last a long time, but the fact that it's just so amazing. I mean, to me, it's an amazing product. It's worth the $17.50. So I hope you guys like this look. I like it a lot. It is a bit monotone, but you know, at least it goes from dark to light. You know, it kind of breaks it up and adds a little bit of depth and dimension. So anyway, hope you guys like that. If you have any questions or anything, of course, as always, please leave a comment. If you have any requests for looks, which would be nice because I kind of run out of ideas, leave that for me as well. So alright, you guys, take care and have a great weekend. Bye.